We can proceed with the final budget column. The contents here will be the result of the multiplication of unity price by the unit number or volume. The calculation is straightforward. You simply need to put an equal sign to start the formula. Then select the units price cell from the respective row and multiply by using the star symbol by the following cell, standing for the estimated number. We press enter and the calculation is ready. We now simply drag down so the same formula is applied for all remaining rows. Great. Moving on, we need to calculate the total of all these costs to see the full budget for the engineer services. No science is needed here. We select the cell below the table and below the budget column and use the simplest sum formula. Typing again, the equal sign, then sum, and finally we select all cells above. Click enter. There you have it, the total budget for the engineering services. As you know, budgeting is done during planning, but when the project moves to execution, the expenses start occurring. In order to transform your budget table for monitoring and control purposes, you will need a dedicated column. And yes, it is for the actual costs. Here you will be adding all expenses that are made for your project. Formatting is the same, but if you like, you can just add a different color to put the focus here. The final tip we can give is to add one more column, where you can highlight whether the actual amount is lower or higher than the budgeted one. In this balance cell, you need to add a formula to calculate the budgeted amounts minus the actual amount. Logically, if the difference is negative, that would mean you have spent more than the budget. To make the table complete, we will use the conditional formatting option to highlight the negative amounts, which need immediate attention from the project manager. Select the range of cells, then on the Home tab, click on Conditional Formatting and select New Rule. Choose Format Cells that contain. In the Below menu, select Less Than, and in the last field, type 0. Next, click on the Format button and select a color. In this case, red is the appropriate one. Click OK and you are set. The negative amounts cannot be missed now, and the reasons for being over budget will have to be analyzed. We will do a little bit of formatting of the table and the final row for totals for better appearance. Perfect. We can now easily track the expenses and know if we are progressing according to budget for each cost element and overall. Budgeting lessons are now completed. So we wish you a nice spending, Project Manager.